Crazy Gamer L3 here with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be going over a shotgun called the M870 Express. This is what I have at the moment. This ain't going to be like my permanent weapon and that. So the attachments I'm using is a small grip. I'm going to take these off, guys, so you can see the actual DPS of the actual gun. All the critical hits in it as well. I would use this at close range. Don't try medium range. It is decent at medium range, but I wouldn't try it with that. Yeah, that's how much damage you'd be doing. That's 7 pellets going into the enemy. So that's 7 little pellets going into the enemy every single shot you do. So let's add this on. You want the quick release magazine with reload speed and fire rate. Then with the small grip, this ain't my permanent thing. I'm going to try and find a high-end grip and a high-end sight for it, so do even more damage. But this is just the damage I can do at the moment. You want the small grip red with accuracy and hip fire accuracy. But I wouldn't really use the hip fire, that's just there. I don't know why that's there, but you want the accuracy. But if you can find something else instead of hip fire accuracy, then you're going to be rolling through enemies. So this now how much damage I'm now doing. Get even closer. Alright, so let's get into the math right now. Now, we need to get into all the math thing now, with how much total damage I'm actually doing with this shotgun. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it, guys, getting this shotgun. So what you want to really be doing is you want to be looking at it, and you want to be looking at the stagger effect. So if it's 221% of stagger, that is insane. What stagger does is, I think that's like the spread of the pellets. I'm not really sure because I don't use shotguns that much, guys. I really don't use shotguns on this game because obviously I'm a light machine gun, assault rifle, SMG and a sniper kind of guy. So I'm trying out the shotguns for the underground. So let's get into like the DPS. So the DPS of this gun overall, I'm shooting 7 pellets with a single shot. Because I've got a 5 clip. I've got 5 rounds in this clip. So because I've got 5 rounds, I'm going to be doing, so that's 7 times 5, that's 35. So that's 35 pellets going into the enemy with just 5 rounds. So if you do 7 times 243, that's how much. 243 is how much ammo I actually have for my shotgun. So that's 7 pellets times 243. That would be 1,701. That won't be the total DPS, guys, because you need to obviously calculate the pellets, overall pellets. So that would be 35 times 243, because that's how much I have. So that would give you 8,505 pellets going into the enemy. Calculate that with the damage. Overall damage with this ain't like how much damage you would actually be doing, because obviously you'd be having critical damage as well. So if I shoot this, you see all that orange or yellow, that's critical damage as well added into it. So with base damage, you'd be doing this just for 5 shots. So that's 20,059. I had to round it up to the nearest number, guys, because it's so hard to round it up. So I tried it. I fired about 15 shots and it was coming up with 20,059 each time with just 5 bullets. And that count. So 20,059 times 5. That's 100 and that's 100,295 DPC. The DPC stands for damage per clip. So you'd be doing 100,295 damage. That's decent, really decent damage. But obviously, you'd be doing a lot more than that because of the critical hit as well. Now, if you times 2,059 by 243, that's how much ammo I have. That'll give you 4,874,337 DPM. DPM is damage per minute. That's how much damage you would actually have without critical hit. If you obviously you'd be having critical hit in there, so you'd be doing way more than 4 million damage. You'd be doing around about 5 million damage if you get all of these bullets into an enemy. But obviously you won't be able to get all of these out. You won't be able to get 243 bullets into an enemy. That's just the pellets alone. This is going off the pellets, not just a single round. So there's 7 pellets coming out each time I shoot. Or it's either 7 or it's 8. I couldn't calculate it that much because it's so hard to find like a target to put the pellets in so you can count it. So I counted 7, but there might be 8. If there's 8, you do even more damage than I'm saying. So I'm just counting it with 7. So if you times 31,911, that's the critical hit. 31,911 is the critical hit damage of this gun at the moment. Times that by 243, that's how much ammo I have. That'll give you 7,754,373 DPM. In DPM is obviously damage per minute, like I said. So that'll give you around about nearly 8 million damage if you just got critical hit every single time and you put all these bullets into the enemy. So you're going to be, and obviously if that's headshot as well, and you have talents that puts the headshot damage up as well, that will give you a lot of damage, guys. I'm talking insane amount of damage. Obviously if I got that talent there working, damage is increased by 13.50% when closer than 10 meters. You'd be doing a lot more damage than I'm saying and I'm reading out on my little word thing, because I had to calculate everything before I did this video because it's just so hard calculating it. So I think I did it all right. I think the math is all right because I was just doing it off the top of my head, so it's just super hard doing that kind of math. But I think it's all right if you calculate it all for yourselves. All I'm doing is 7 times 5. 7 times 5 obviously 35 and so forth. So yeah, that's how much. So is this gun worth it? Yes, it's worth it. I would get it if I was you. If you can get a sight, a high-end scope, or one that does headshot damage, for this you would want the accuracy and headshot damage thing with the scope. So try and find one with headshot damage. The reason why this scope here with 20.50% headshot damage isn't putting the damage up as much as that, it's because it doesn't have accuracy. If that had accuracy, that would put it up to at least 100,000 damage. That would put it right up to. So because this one here, the C79 scope, has 17 accuracy and 18% headshot damage, it does a lot more damage because of the accuracy. It's the accuracy that counts with the headshot damage. That's a dangerous combination. So if you can find a high-end scope that does accuracy and headshot damage, then you're set with this gun. You'd be doing even more than I just read out. With the grip as well, get an accuracy and something else, not hip fire accuracy. You don't want hip fire, you want something else there. Then yeah, you'd be set. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and subscribe. If you want me to go in more depth with more shotguns or a certain gun on the game, just leave it in the comments and I'll go over it. I'll try and get the best attachments I possibly can for it as well. So yeah, see you in the next video.